Hello friends. It's been a hot minute and I have been really bad about getting on here and doing videos and all of the things. And there's a lot of reasons why. And I'm not gonna get into all of them right now, but I am wanting to do a video a week this summer. And so I wanted to start off with this one just to kind of revamp us back. I think our last upload was about a month ago and it was our Disney trip. So if you missed that, I will link it. It's Archie's birthday happening. My sister was here for 3 weeks. And so life has been so fun and so full, and I just have not put in time to this. Today I have a huge clean with me coming at you. I have about an hour of cleaning time before I need to get on and work. And so I'm gonna take this time to clean up, see how far I can get, and work with me too. So set your timer for an hour, 20 minutes, whatever you got, see what you can accomplish. I'm gonna try to do the kitchen, the living room, and the playroom, and then see if I have any extra time in between there. And I will show you what I'm dealing with because you'll see what a mess it is. All right, so in the kitchen, we need to unload the dishwasher and load it. And just do a tidy. It's still messy from breakfast, and we've got a plethora of different types of breads. This is a wreck. We had a spill on the futon. I'm actually contemplating just getting rid of the futon and just doing the nugget. So we may do that. I don't know if I'll do that today, but that might be coming. So I need to clean all this up. And then in this room, we have 2 loads of laundry to fold, and this room isn't super bad. It shouldn't take too long. All done in here. I've got to still do the floor, but I'm gonna come into here and clean up. Dining room is clean. All right. We've got it all cleaned up. I am gonna leave all of this laundry. I'm gonna fold this later while I'm watching a show, so don't mind that. But this is all cleaned up. I still need to do the floors and fold that, but wowza, so much better. Now for this mess. Oh my gosh. It's all over. Look at this. So much. All right, here we are. Started cleaning up in here. So like I said, the futon has a big spill, so I'm cleaning the covers of that. And I'm also contemplating just putting it on the side of the road. I'm like, the kids play so much in here, and as much as they love having the futon to play their switches and stuff, the Nugget would work fine. So I'm contemplating doing that. It also would give us more space for sleepovers, for kids to sleep in here. So I'm gonna tackle all the Barbie stuff. I gotta put that in her room. I don't know if I'm gonna get to her room. I'm gonna have her help me with that when she gets home from her cheer and dance camp. But I am going to put all this stuff away for her because it's a little overwhelming. And then I'm going to do a quick clean around, and then I need to come into my room and make my bed, and then I'm gonna be done for today. This room is done. May still look a mess because the futon's all undone, but that's all cleaned, wiped down, everything over here. It's all tidied up. These I'm gonna leave because these are the kids' baskets to put away their clothes, and I've got to fold all those. So those are gonna stay there. I have their jujitsu stuff out for later. Now I'm gonna just pop in and work a little bit. All right, having a little break, having a LaCroix, and I'm going to fold this laundry. I managed to make my bed, get a little laundry going, did the playroom, dusted everything. I have not done the floors, and I've not done the bathroom, which I don't know if I'll get to today. I may just do that tomorrow. But everything else that I wanted to get done, I got done. So now I'm gonna sit down and fold laundry. I can either do that or clean the bathroom. And the bathroom isn't really dirty. It just needs like a wipe down. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this while I'm chatting with you guys. But I'm just gonna kind of pull it down and fold it, because that's how I do life. I thought what I would do to kind of finish out this video is share with you guys kind of a life update, where we've been, what's been going on, and what our summer kind of looks like, and where you guys kind of fit in. We have been, like I mentioned earlier, I think I mentioned, if I didn't, then oh well, I'm mentioning it now. My sister was in town with her 3 kids for 3 weeks. They rented a condo right up the street from our house. So it's been like this fun staycation type of vibe for our families, and it was so fun. We went to SeaWorld, we did a bunch of pool days and beach days, and we got ice cream, and we just had lazy days together. And we never get to do that because usually our time is like a week at the max. And so it was fun because it's like the kids have never been like bored together. They've literally never been like tired of each other because we've always just had a quick trip. And so it was really fun. And it was fun because it was like, you know, they would have sleepovers and I'd go there, they'd come here, whatever. And I don't know, it was really fun. So they left and now we're just kind of trying to get back into our swing of things. And Polly is at a cheer camp, dance camp this week. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of everything. And being that it's summer, is there even a swing? But, you know, just trying our best. So we have been in that bubble, you know, for like the last month. And I just obviously haven't filmed a lot of it. But I thought, you know, I mentioned earlier I was gonna do a Archie birthday vlog. I think I'm just gonna do a little mini vlog of some capturings of that week. And it may just be like 3 minutes long, I don't know. But I just thought I'll just put together a little brief synopsis of the little bits that I captured with our cousins and call that kind of his birthday and beginnings of summer vlog. So look for that. It's either out now. If it's out now, I'll link it. If not, then I will be sharing it next. We had a lot going on with my mom. I know I've mentioned in previous vlogs that my mom has really struggled this year specifically. She was diagnosed with Parkinson's and it's been a very interesting period. And she had a full shoulder reverse replacement, something like that, something really intense. And it's been really hard. And so she was in a rehabilitation facility and then now she's out of that and she was home for not even 10 days and then she fell. And so that also has been a portion of what's been going on and transpiring because that's taken a lot of energy and effort. And I don't know, when I have stuff like that going on, I obviously am not like vlogging. Like I don't feel comfortable vlogging stuff like that. I wasn't in a good headspace. It was not fun. And there was a couple of days where it was really hard. And there's a lot of like big life decisions that come when your parents get older and they're not really able to take care of themselves. And it just has been this very weird period of trying to figure out, like, does she require a lot of help or is this just because of the shoulder thing? But because we're trying to be mindful of the Parkinson's, it's a lot and it's layered. And anyways, but she's doing really well right now. And she's in another, like a skilled nursing facility right now. And it's been good for her. And it's kind of also pushed her, I think, a little bit into like, maybe I don't want to need help. And so I think she thought it was going to be something that it's just not, you know, and she's not really at the stage of life to require that. And so I'm hopeful that once she gets out and she's all healed up from her shoulder stuff, that she will, you know, be able to, I don't know, just do something that'll feel good for her. We've also had that going on, and I was so thankful my sister was here to help facilitate all of that. You know how it is with siblings, like it just makes you feel like, okay, I'm not alone in it. For summer, that has been like the beginning of summer. We have not done any camps. This is the first week of camps for my group, and it's only Polly at camp. The boys have really had no interest in any camps. They've been just chilling they're, you know, doing things here. Nash had baseball for the first couple weeks, and so I think that he finally has, like, you know, it was a lot. And then he's doing a baseball skill thing every week, and then they're doing jujitsu and they're doing piano, and so they're busy. They've got stuff going on, but they don't really care about going to a camp. I have them signed up for one camp for the whole summer, which is an adventure camp, and that is in July. So I may sign them up for like a surf camp. I'm trying to look up some and see what the options are. But honestly, they don't really seem nervous or worried about it, so I'm not worried about it, honestly. Kind of doing that. We really haven't done much. There's a couple things on our bucket list that we would like to do, like a Springs Day, and we would like to go to Aquatica. So we have a couple things that we want to accomplish. I would like to fit in maybe a little vacation, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because we have so much going on, and I think we're gonna just spend our vacation time going to Georgia because my sister is having her engagement party. So Sean has an outage for work, which ruined our vacation, our summer vacation. Completely ruined it. We were scheduled to go and do this fun like house swap with one of my girlfriends from high school. We were gonna swap homes for a week. She was gonna come here, I was gonna go to Chattanooga, and we were so excited about it. And then Sean got the outage schedule, and it was the very same week we were supposed to do that. So we had to cancel that. So if we're able to make something happen, it'll be very last minute and probably just like a long weekend, maybe do like somewhere like 2 hours away. But it stinks because I'm like, dang, I was really looking forward to that. But yeah, so it's been just a lot of staycation vibes, which has been fun. Just trying to figure out if we can fit some sort of little summer vacation in with all the craziness, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Our plan this summer is just to chill. I think we're going to basically just try to really tackle some house projects because I feel like life is just so busy all the time that there are just so many little things around the house that need to be fixed and done that I'm kind of like, maybe we, instead of doing like a whole vacation, we just like really do hammer in on these things that need to be done. Like they need to be done. So I don't want to be responsible. I want to have a vacation, but with the money that we would spend on a vacation, we should be spending into our home, fixing the things that need to be done. We need to get plasterwork done that would equal the same amount that we would spend on a holiday. So probably that's what we're gonna have to do. And that's just being an adult. And then maybe if we get those things done, then maybe we can do like a late summer vacation, like maybe right before the kids go back to school, something like that. And as like a little treat, and we'll see. Because I also am like, well, we haven't done camps, and usually camps are like a lot of money. So because we've saved that amount of money, I'm kind of like, well, we could do like a weekend away. So maybe we would do a long weekend, right before school starts. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But we're kind of just doing an old school summer over here. We're just doing the beach. We're trying to do free things that are fun to do, and, really just be bored, find things to do that make you not bored, and just trying to do those kind of things. And it's gone pretty well so far. And then now we're kind of going into the chapter of like, I want to be getting some stuff done around the house, and then we'll go to Georgia, and then we'll come home, and then maybe do a little bit more around the house and work, and then maybe have a little vacation. So we'll see. Who knows what the plan will be, but that is kind of my loose plan as of late. Just say that, you know, we're just kind of having an old school summer, doing a water slide, doing slip and slides, having ice pops, you know, grilling out, making up new snacks that sound good because you're out of everything else in the house. You know, just fun things like that I remember as I was a kid. Those old school where your parents are not responsible for the fun. You know, you're responsible for your fun. And the kids are the age, the boys specifically, where they're able to do that. You know, they're able to go over and have fun with their friends, and I don't have to be there. So that's kind of the vibe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna kind of chillax. I'll do some videos here and there to let you guys see what we're up to. And as you guys have seen, I mean, I show the kids a little bit, but not a lot. You know, I like to show like bits and clips of the kids. I like to video like our trips or birthdays or anything like that, because I want to remember them. But, you know, they're not the main focus of this channel. This is just basically a mom's POV of motherhood. And this season of life is interesting. You know, it's like I remember the days of the summer, like I would strategically plan each day and have all these things. And now it's so nice because I'm just like, all right, now we can just like go to the beach. We can just go to the pool. You know, it doesn't have to have like all these different things to tire them out. You know, they kind of self-manage themselves, which is so nice. And yeah, it's been super nice. I've actually really enjoyed it. And now we're kind of trying to get into some sort of routine where they can kind of handle some things on their own. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, a little chat, and, you know, catch up, and we'll see you next time. Love your face.